My name is Chase. For those of you who don't know me, which is probably everyone watching this video, I wanted to take a second to talk to you about Thorne Blanco's STIX system, the STIX system that he teaches through Sage Arts. So, a little bit of the background. Why should you listen to me? Why should you care? Well, you do what you want. I'm not your dad. But if you do want to take a second and listen, I've been practicing martial arts for about 25 years now, more as a hobby. It makes me feel very old to say that. I've never put the serious time and effort into it that I should have, and certainly not to reach anything close to the level that Thorne has. I spent my entire adult life learning more modern combat arts. I spent all my time, as you can probably tell from the flag, in the Marine Corps as an infantryman. Saw a decent amount of combat in Afghanistan, and that did nothing to deter me from martial arts. In fact, it redoubled my dedication to learning martial arts more effectively. So starting my journey at around 16, 17 years old, I got into Japanese martial arts and a variety of stand-up and ground game stuff. I've dabbled in Chinese and Korean stuff and some stuff out of Europe as well. And all of that has taught me that one, martial arts is absolutely still applicable in the modern world, though combat and warfare is always changing and martial arts must adapt with it. We do have a requirement if anyone who wants to hold themselves to a high standard and provide a high standard of care and protection for themselves, their family, and their community, which hopefully if you're watching this, you do, then we have a requirement to learn how to use firearms, how to be prepared, how to be thoughtful, emotionally intelligent, learn how to communicate, and learn how to defend ourselves with anything and everything from our bare hands, improvised weapons, knives, sticks, and firearms, and maybe something else if you're creative. Specifically speaking about the Sage Arts' STIX system, it is the fastest to learn system I have ever seen, bar none. And what that means for you, the end user, is that though you are going to put much less time than you normally would into a given martial arts system to learn it, you're going to gain a disproportionate amount of knowledge. And that is going to apply not just to sticks, but applies very well to knives and other improvised weapons. It also applies to handgun use, empty-handed fighting, and overall body awareness and health and fitness, which again is very important. So guys, whether you're looking back at the history of warfare, whether you're looking into some of the more clandestine operations that happened over the last 20 some odd years with the global war on terror, and some of the documented very, very close range or contact distance kills that happened with knives, tomahawks, improvised weapons, handguns, rifles, and some of the other hand-to-hand fights that happened that did not result in a fatality, but were more along the lines of detainment of individuals. All of that is super important. All that comes back to martial arts and you having a good, solid foundation. And I know that time and money is limited. I've taken up too much of your time already, but if I was to drive this point home, being able to learn a lot of information and permanently retain it within yourself, and incorporate that knowledge into whatever you want to do with your life and all the different disciplines that you want to explore is extremely valuable. And that's what you're going to get out of the Sage Arts system in general, is just a wide base of application across whatever disciplines you'd like to pursue, as well as a high degree of proficiency. And so that's a lot of value right there. So go check out Sage Arts. Thank you to Thorne for everything he's taught me over the years. I owe him deeply. Thank you for your time and attention. Train hard, live free. You're worth it.